Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Sissy.
Happy Friday, Sissy. We made it through another week. Or actually, wait, we made it through another month.
A whole month. Can you believe it? But guess what, Sissy? Seemed like we were just here.
It does. It does seem like it was a week, not a month.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I don't know if Wilson's gonna join us today. I think Wilson says she needs to do some yard work today, so she might be on the other side of the fence today.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's been a month. It's been raining and everything. So Wilson has probably really got a lot of weeds to cut down.
Yeah, you know when that rainy weather, it definitely makes it start getting wet and the grass growing. You have to get out there and trim the leaves in the trees.
But you know what? Wilson, since this is the month of April, Wilson does need to like kind of wave her hand because this is Wilson month.
This is Wilson's month, and we won't be back until after it's Wilson's month. Next time we come back, it'll be
Right.
Mr. Wilson's month.
Exactly.
Yep, so hopefully Wilson pops in, at least says hi so we can acknowledge her real quick. Because, April wouldn't be April without recognizing the fact that it's Wilson month. But we do have
Right.
some national
Right.
months. Before we get into that, though, Sissy, how was your month? How's it been?
It's been good. It's been good.
I know my month started a little rough, but it's been, we actually
Yeah, well,
well, take that
yeah,
back. Last month started rough. So we're gonna start today as the first. We're starting a new month, new
right.
energy. Maybe that's why I felt I did have some new energy this morning when I went to work. I was at work and woke up early this morning. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a new month. New
Hey,
things
think about it. My month ended how your month started.
that
I can't hear you.
I said that's true. It really did.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me now? I changed the
Yeah.
microphone.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. I must be loud. I want to say hello to our viewers. I see we have a couple of you guys watching on Facebook. Looks like we may have somebody watching on YouTube. Thank you guys for
Thank
continuing
you.
to support us. If you didn't know, Fun Facts Friday is now going to be once a month. We're going to be here the first Friday of every month, sharing some fun facts about the month. And when we were preparing for today's show, I was reminded that this actually is 2 years for us, Sissy. We
Yeah.
started doing Fun Facts Friday in April of 2020. April of 2020, we started Fun Facts Friday. Everybody was in the house.
most
Right.
working from home, and we were like,
Right.
you know what? Let's start Fun Facts Friday. And we have some faithful listeners, and we appreciate you guys because you guys have been with us the whole 2 years, whether you watch on Friday or you watch after Friday. We appreciate
Right.
you because it is your input, your support that encourages us to keep going. We've had conversations on should we stop? No. And then you guys let us know, no, I
No,
like getting
don't
my little
stop.
fun facts. Don't stop. So
Right.
we're just gonna
Right.
do a little bit of change. Change is good. Change is we should always be, we have to give some kind of lesson. And here's our lesson for the day. Change is good. We should always be willing and ready to make changes. Um, Sometimes changes happen and we change and it may not be a positive change, but change is something that we should be always doing. We should be always wanting to evolve and do something different because if you stay the same, you will become stagnant and you don't want to be stuck in a situation. And so I always look at the butterfly and how it starts as a caterpillar. It has to change to become what it is. Otherwise, if it stays a caterpillar, it'll never be able to fly and see the world and see all the different things. It's just going to stay crawling on the ground. So change.
Right. It doesn't know that it's a beautiful being.
Exactly.
insect or bug, whatever you want to.
Right.
Yeah.
It just
Hmm.
thinks, oh, I have to stay here and this is all that I can see because I can't see anything up there because I'm way low on the ground. But it had to be
Way.
willing to change. And in that change, it was a little difficult. Okay, we're not gonna go and start preaching, y'all. You guys tune in on Sundays to get your messages, but we may come and do that's another thing we might do a pop-up. And if you follow our page on Facebook, at Fun Facts Friday 100. We may do little pop up messages, pop up facts, pop up things that you guys can see in videos at any time throughout the month. But
Hmm.
today, this is our live recording that we're going to do, and we're going to share a couple of national months and a couple of national weeks that we have. So the first
National
one,
days and national weeks, huh?
yes, national months and weeks, and I'm going to start with one that you know. Fun Facts Friday. We have to talk about food. And it's National Brunch Month for the month of April.
Well, you know what, Sissy?
What?
Uh-oh. Hey, Sissy. So
What
that's
happened?
one thing that didn't change about Fun Fact Friday. We still about our food.
Yes, we still are going to talk about food and make sure we have a national month or week or something that deals with food. And it's
Exactly.
National Brunch Month. Brunch has been around for a long time, and brunch really I've seen a lot of different types of brunches lately. I think some brunches can be more casual, and some brunches could be real fancy and elegant, but it's still brunch. Combination of breakfast and lunch. The BR for breakfast and the UNCH for lunch. So brunch. Whatever kind of foods you eat, which could be a lot because think about it. Some people eat steak for breakfast.
Yeah.
So you can have a brunch and have steaks at your table for brunch if that's what you eat for breakfast because you're mixing breakfast and lunch.
Yeah. Well, in the South, they do have pancakes and they have grilled pork chops and grits, you
Grilled pork
know.
chops and grits. Okay, see, so they too have a full brunch. Yeah.
Yeah, but
What would you say is your favorite brunch food? If you were to go to a brunch, what would you be expecting to see there?
omelets.
Omelets. I'm expecting to see waffles. That's something that I think is pretty common at a brunch too.
Yeah,
Waffles.
yeah.
Yeah.
And look,
So,
and shrimp.
shrimp or shrimp and grits.
Well, you know what? Out here in California, we can't really get the shrimp and grits, so we just have to just take
I
the
know.
shrimp.
I know. I don't
We
remember
get
where
oatmeal
I
out here.
was.
Oatmeal, cream
Cream of
of wheat.
wheat. I think I was in Atlanta somewhere and had some good shrimp and grits. Yep. Had to go back south.
In Atlanta, well, and they have them in Arizona and Texas too, and I don't know where else, but papados.
Papados. Yep. They do have a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna have to look up. Oh, there's Wilson coming in. She must have heard us talking about her. Yep. So
Mhm.
one more thing on brunch. It says the earliest printed mentions of the word brunch was in Oxford, England, and that is where the tea. They had tea a lot
Mhm.
and brunch, and so yep.
Yeah. Well, over in in England, they do a lot of brunch type things. They call it a tea, but it's really, a brunch. I love
Hmm.
their and they have um what they call cheese and biscuits. And they're not a biscuit, they're like a thick type cracker. It's really good and
Hmm.
these different cheeses. And then they have then they start serving you different type of sandwiches and everything. So yeah, because it starts and then they start calling it, high tea and all that other stuff.
Right. Yep. I know we used to create our own brunch when I forget, the hometown buffet used to be here, and we
Mm-hmm.
would make it brunch because you go at the end of breakfast and the
Right.
beginning of lunch.
Right. You get there for the crossover.
Yep, and you turn it into your own brunch because you eat a little bit of the breakfast food and then a little bit of the lunch.
You know what though?
Oh,
But a lot of places, nowadays, their brunches are a little, different. You order off the menu now. They have like
yeah.
a brunch menu.
Well, I think part of that is it seems like a lot of the buffets went away. They're starting to come back, so that could be a big difference too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So April is also Distracted Driving Awareness Month. Now I put this one on there sort of to remind myself to not be so distracted when I'm driving. I think sometimes I have passengers in my car. Sometimes they seem like they act like they get a little scared. So
Yeah, I'll be holding on for dear life. I'll be like, Sissy, no, Sissy, you want me to do that for you? I'll do that.
oh, yeah. So Wilson, you're muted if you were talking because I know Wilson's another one that says I drive a little distracted sometime. So
I wasn't talking.
oh,
I was
okay.
just
Oh.
reliving a moment on the roller coasters.
So I want to share this fact, and this is actually from 2016. And it says, according to 2016 statistics, the National Safety Council estimates as many as 40,000 people died on U.S. roadways. So I want to share that because if that was in 2016, now we have a lot more phones, tablets, a lot more things are happening in the cars. And some of it's not the driver's fault. Some of it's not our fault. Some of it is the car's fault. Because these new cars now, they have all these screens. You have to touch this and touch screens. So it sort of makes
No,
you be distracted.
it's so you blaming it on.
On the manufacturers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell the CHP that.
Now that's
Right.
not a fact. That is my own opinion. That is not a fact right there. That is truly my own personal opinion.
Well,
That some of these cars are starting to have so many more gadgets and stuff, and you no.
yeah. Well, in mine, it won't let you touch a button. It'll say this feature is not available while driving.
So you have a real smart car because it knows when you're moving. Now my car won't let me program things while I'm driving, but I can't change the radio station. Well, okay, I guess there's no excuse because that's why they have the controls on the steering wheel to keep your hand on the steering wheel now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Come on. Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with my first story because now I'm talking myself out of it to give us reasons why we shouldn't be as distracted. Because if you're driving and you have a vehicle that has the steering wheel, use the steering wheel controllers if they work. If not, maybe you should go
Hey,
get them fixed.
hey, but don't look down at them.
Yeah, don't look down and see what you're pushing. Keep your eyes on the road. Eyes on on the road. Another thing I've noticed in driving lately is don't be so quick to go as soon as your light turns green because
Oh no.
there have seemed to been more and more vehicles running red lights. I don't
Yes,
know if they're distracted and not realizing the light has changed or they think they can make it. But
that's it.
I've been sitting at the light more often and it'll turn green and I sit for a second and the car will go and like
Mm-hmm.
you ran that red light. But
Right.
if I had to just took off when it turned green, could have been hit.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
And
pay
it's
Yep.
bad
attention. Yes,
because they
they're
fly
flying.
through it.
Right. Like they didn't
Yep.
try to slow down.
But
No.
sometimes people are distracted. It's a new light in a new road,
That's
and
true
they
too.
just keep on going.
Don't realize, wait, they put a light here that hadn't been here for 50 years.
Yeah.
Well, I know
And I
this
try
light
not to
over
be a
here has
backseat
been here.
driver.
You said backseat driving.
Are
Children
you
some
really getting ready to run this light?
Right. Children sometimes can be a distraction. If your child is in the car and they're talking and asking questions, sometimes you might be driving and turn your head real quick and then realize you're swerving. Wait a minute, hold on. You can't turn your head to look at them. Just talk.
Well, you know,
Right.
that reminds me of that commercial, when they're trying to figure out what they're going to eat.
I don't know if I've seen that one. What
And
happens
they're
in
in
that
the
commercial?
car and they're like, what do you want to eat
Oh
tonight?
yeah.
And they're going
And they're
back
running
and
the back
forth.
of the dump truck.
Oh,
I mean
Right.
the
yep.
garbage
The
truck.
garbage truck. Yep.
Yeah. And they said tacos and they said tacos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Our point exactly. Please use caution when you're driving because we don't need any more accidents. And that's something that could be preventable if it's an accident due to you just being distracted and not fully focusing on the car. I
Right.
have now, we're joking and how I will be distracted sometime. One thing I know California law is that your phone cannot be in your hand or on your person. So you must use a mount, have your phone mounted. That is something that I do. I do have a mount in my car to have my phone mounted. And just the other day, I did adjust it so that it's higher up and you still don't have to look down at your phone. Have it up so your eyes can still be sort of looking straight ahead. Just a little safety tip for the day. Yeah. So another month,
Mhm.
I think we have time to share. Yep, we have time. Another month for April is National Minority Health Month. And this is a month-long initiative to advance health equity across the country on behalf of all racial and ethnic minorities. So, without going deep into, we don't like to talk politics. We're sharing fun facts. So we just want to let you know that it is National Minority Health Month. And one way to recognize that is if you see a doctor or someone that works in the health field that is a minority, just take a minute and say thank you for what you're doing. Appreciate them. Um, we like you to be honest. I'll just say that. We like you to be honest. But thank them for doing their part, you know.
Yeah.
With that being National Minority Health Month, we also have a national week that is Black Maternal Health Week. Now that is one that's special to me. We always talk about how we're doulas and work with moms who are having babies.
Mhm.
And Black Maternal Health Week is the 11th through the 17th. And there are a lot of different health disparities between women of color, be it brown, black, all colors, versus others who are not. So, Black Maternal Health, there are a lot of different organizations that may be doing some different talks during that week. I'll try to share a couple. I know a couple personally that are going to be doing talks and just give me some instructions and some different information to go along with Black Maternal Health Week. And that
Okay.
is the 11th through the 17th.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So like we said earlier, this is Wilson's month.
Yes, it is Wilson's month. Wilson, are you still here with us? Think she went to go get the weed whacker this time.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh no.
she'll be back.
Well, and then you know what? You can't go off of, without it being, well, this year, April, next year to be March, but Easter. We're gonna say
That's
happy
right.
Easter.
Oh yeah, that's right. Easter is in April, and that is April, I want to say
17th.
17th. Yep.
Yes.
Sunday,
17th.
April 17th. And we always announce Word of Faith Christian Center is open, and they will be having a special presentation. The children and youth are going to be part of that on that Resurrection Easter Sunday, April 17th. It sounds like I hear Wilson coming back. Wilson, you there?
Yeah, I'm back.
I think Sissy has something for you, Wilson. You know it is your month. This is the month of
Oh.
April.
Get ready to be all our months. Your month's April.
Right, here we go.
Well, I was in tune earlier. Now my voice is a little bit up. Shut up.
Oh, you singing? Oh, wow. No.
Okay, go ahead, Sissy. Go ahead.
so, so so we just have to say Happy Wilson, and hopefully on your special day you won't be all around. You rest and just enjoy your day.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna try hard. I'm gonna try
No,
to. I want to
no.
go up to the
Nope.
lake.
She said I didn't say try. She telling you to do it.
Yeah, that's hard to do when you got jobs.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
doesn't have jobs
and
like
that's what I'm
Sissy.
talking about. Huh?
Right.
What you
You
Everybody
say,
need a
doesn't.
Sissy?
relief.
I said everybody doesn't have jobs like Sissy.
Right, right. You could do them, what's it called? Field
Uh-uh.
check.
Don't
Uh-uh.
say it.
No,
Don't
nope,
say
nope, nope, nope.
it.
Field
Hey, I
check.
gotta
Y'all
do
gotta do a field check all day.
right. Like we gotta do to the mail when he was. It's like
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Well,
But
thank
yes,
you,
no,
thank you.
I think
but
Wilson is going to celebrate her day this year. We'll
yeah,
make sure
yeah,
Yeah.
she celebrates her day this year.
yeah.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
happy birthday, Wilson.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes,
Thank
happy
you.
birthday.
I'm accepting gifts all month long.
Hey, I heard that.
I know. Hey, and today, look, today is the first day, so you guys got plenty of time. Plenty of
Yes.
Right,
time.
You have a
right.
whole month to celebrate Wilson.
So you know
Yeah.
what? Let me share a screen. Am I on share screen?
You should be able to. Let me see.
No.
Try.
Uh, okay. So I know. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It says it
Okay.
started.
So I know Wilson. This would probably be something good that you can go and order Wilson online.
Hmm.
Okay. And when is this? What's the date of this one?
I don't know. Let me see.
Up.
Hey, it's
That's
Saturday
your
the
birthday
20th.
weekend.
Uh-huh. And look, and she doesn't have to go. It's a to go. You see, it's a to go. So it comes in a box and it has a whole crab, garlic noodles, a green salad, a roll, and dessert. And that's
Okay.
just enough for she and Mr. Wilson to share and have a good time. So,
We'll have to make sure we share this on our
you know,
we'll share it on the Fun Fact
Yeah.
Friday page.
Yeah.
so it's put on by the Deltas.
Okay.
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 Look,
Yeah,
I'm
So
looking
I'm
like
just
I think I know a couple people. Look, I'm looking to see, do I know some people in there?
you probably do. You probably do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just put it up there. If you say, hey, what can we get Wilson or whatever? This is be something good because I know Wilson likes seafood and everything.
Yep.
So
Yes.
Yep, she does. So
so
anything else you know coming up in the community pretty soon?
well, for kids, I'm just saying, go on to your particular city's website because they have a lot of different things upcoming for the kids, of course. There's a lot of activities that's going to be going on for the month for them.
For Easter. Oh, okay.
Mhm,
Easter
mhm.
egg hunts and things like that.
So I did have, but it's so many different things going up, and there's a couple of I saw a couple of what do you call them, musicals and different things that are going on. So check it out, but go to your city's website and they have the events upcoming there, so that'll be good. Let me stop sharing my screen here.
I did.
Okay.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so As you know, every Sunday we can catch Sissy in the chat or live in person.
Right, but you know what I want to say is last night was a good time. I wish that we're gonna put that out. I didn't remember seeing if we had to put on the website, but last night was really good. It was
It was our night of praise and worship. Yes,
Mhm.
it was. It was.
so yeah,
yep.
so
And that will be every fifth Thursday.
right. So Sissy can, you post it up on the website, and then, if you guys subscribe, then you'll get a ding reminder that it's,
Mhm.
it's about to start. And that's a good time. And guess what? You can catch me in the chat.
Catch you in the chat.
And you can catch Sissy in person. Both Sissies.
Right. And also, please, like Sissy mentioned, log on, follow our page so you can get notifications because we will be popping in and out. Like we said, we may give you a simple fact, we may share a little message. Just make sure you follow us, Fun Facts Friday 100. You can always email us if you have any suggestions, questions, things you would like us to talk about. Any events you have coming up, we can share them on our page and share it out to those of you that are watching. Let us know and email us at funfactsfriday100@gmail.com. And you can remember it because we share fun facts on the first Friday and we keep it 100. See you guys later.
Have a great time.
Deuces. Deuces, everybody.